We're excited to be here this evening. We've been working really hard. Without further ado, here comes our preschoolers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's one more round of applause for our preschoolers and our only girl up here. How about that? One bow. I would say our future's looking really bright for next year's production because some of those guys will be moving up to the big show. Speaking of big show, who is ready for Arrest These Merry Gentlemen? That's tonight. Please feel free to sit back, relax, and cheer and laugh. And it looks like the preschoolers have already found their parents, so we are ready to go.
city, Bethlehem, Judea, city of David, ancient capital of Judah. It's a quiet, sleepy little town. People here farm and raise sheep. It's a peaceful place to live. But when people want to disturb that peace, I get involved. I'm a peace officer in this town. My name's Joe Sabbath. I wear a badge.
Maybe the snitch was wrong, Joe. Things seem pretty quiet.
It may be quiet right now, rookie, but I can smell it. There's trouble brewing. With all these people here to register for the census, I think that informant is right. Some big trouble is about to happen.
I'll go look around, boss.
We had gotten the tip. Something's going to happen that night in Bethlehem. Something big. So I headed downtown. That night started out quiet. All was calm, all was right. People were sleeping in peace, heavenly peace. But things didn't stay that way. Things changed in a hurry.
They're coming. They saw angels.
Quiet!
But angels.
Angels are on their way here?
No shepherds are on the way. But the shepherds saw angels.
Wow. Angels.
Quiet! Sergeant Joe Sabbath, and this is my rookie partner, Rookie.
And you're all under arrest.
No, they're not. But you see this star? This star says I'm the peace officer in this town, and it's up to me to keep things quiet. And if anybody disturbs the peace, I'm gonna run them in. So now, what's going on?
They saw angels. Quiet!
Listen, in the last few weeks, we've had disturbance after disturbance. First the census, now this has to end. I'm going to make an example out of someone. Now just one person, tell me, what's going on? Please.
You'll never believe what I just heard. I was coming into town and I met a bunch of shepherds, and they were acting strange.
Strange?
Well, they seemed crazy. They were telling everyone.
Just the facts, ma'am, just the facts.
Well, they said they saw angels.
Angels in this day and age?
That's what I thought. And then they said the angel of the Lord appeared to them and told them that a king was going to be born in Bethlehem tonight.
A king in Bethlehem? They were crazy.
They're all on their way here, dozens of them. They were screaming, shouting. They were just loud. They were very merry gentlemen, they were.
Mary?
Happy, jumping up and down, excited, merry.
Were these gentlemen disturbing the peace, ma'am?
I guess you could say they were.
You know what we might have here, don't you?
What, boss?
We got ourselves a 4566732A. Married gentlemen with intent to celebrate. I'm gonna throw the book at them.
Hey, boss, do you really think they saw angels?
I've been around the block, and I've never seen an angel. Nobody's seen angels in generations. You gotta learn the streets. They're always up to something. There's always a reason they make this stuff up. But I'm on to them, rookie. Just you watch.
You gonna show them who's boss?
It's not about being the boss. The people count on me to keep the peace around here. And if we let things out of control, well, things are out of control. Fast.
What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. When all of these census crowds are driving us crazy.
want your sheep to sleep on the sidewalk. Sheep napping is illegal in this town. Take a minute, rookie.
Hey, boss, look at that guy.
What now?
Chewing with his mouth open.
Rookie, the sheep napper.
He's making a run for it!
What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. We're thinking these census crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a clean sweep. Less noise so we can get some good sleep. We're thinking these shepherds are beginning to sound a little shady. Can you tell by now we're saying, arrest these merry gentlemen. It's already been a busy night. Sheep napping, not opening the door for a lady, the girl wearing white after Labor Day. This place is out of control.
And those shepherds. You think they're up to no good?
I bet my badge on it, rookie. I just don't trust shepherds.
Why, boss?
Well, you know what that curve at the end of a shepherd's staff is called?
A crook?
Exactly. What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. But all of these census crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a clean sweep. Less noise so we can get some good sleep. We're thinking these shepherds are beginning to sound a little shady. Can you tell by now we're saying, arrest these merry gentlemen. We gotta have a little peace tonight. This chaos has been out of sight. We wish the citizens would be polite. We need a night that's calm and bright. What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. When all of these census crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a clean sweep. Less noise so we can get some good sleep. We're thinking these shepherds are beginning to sound a little shady. Can you tell by now we're saying, arrest these merry gentlemen.
They're sure taking a long time getting here, boss. You think they're really coming?
Oh, they're coming. A band of merry gentlemen is heading this way, disturbing the peace. What we don't know is why. I say we stake them out.
Boss, I hear something.
So the angel says, don't be afraid.
Write that down.
You hear that? They're talking about angels, like the shepherds. I think we've heard enough. Let's haul them in.
Wait!
Aha! You're under arrest.
Ah, you almost scared me to death.
You're not shepherds.
An amazing observation by the police.
Who are you, and what are you two doing?
My name's Scoop. I'm a reporter for the Bethlehem Examiner. This is my cub reporter, Cub.
Sergeant
Newspaper reporters?
Sergeant Joe Sabbath, and this is my rookie partner, Rookie. We're here to keep the peace. We just learned there's a mob of shepherds inbound to the city. To cause a havoc.
That's old news, Sergeant. We've been on the story for an hour.
Well, they're going to be surprised when they get into town.
You think you can stop them?
Yes, I do. You see the star? The star says I'm the boss, and I have the authority. Do you have a star?
No, I suppose I don't. But this just might be the biggest story of my career.
A bunch of shepherds is a big story. This is a sleepy little town.
Shepherds? You think this is about shepherds? They're saying that a baby born tonight, right here in Bethlehem, is a king.
You know, as in the long-awaited Messiah, the future king of Judah.
Judah already has a king, Herod. Only Kardec should have more than one king.
But Joe, if this is who the angel said it is, then the Savior of the world was born tonight, right here in Bethlehem. That's the biggest thing that's ever happened in history.
tiny. I always thought shepherds were bigger.
You had the spyglass backwards.
Whoa! They're huge!
Put that thing down. That's them, all right. I can smell the disturbance a mile away.
That's not a disturbance, Joe. Shepherds just smell that way.
I thought this disturbance smelled a lot like sheep.
Boss, should I arrest these merry gentlemen?
No, that's just what they'd be expecting us to do. We're going to watch them and find out what they're up to. There they go.
Quick, Cub, while they're gone, let's talk to our sources. That was subtle.
The dove flies alone in the morning. Everybody else left last night.
Is that the right secret code, Cub?
Sure is, Scoop.
All right, what do you got for us?
Angel spoke to the shepherds.
I've got something. The Messiah is supposed to be born in Bethlehem.
Wow, born in Bethlehem?
Seems that way.
Check it out. The prophet Micah says that the Messiah will be born in Bethlehem.
The Messiah is supposed to be born here, now? This is starting to sound pretty amazing.
The king will be worshipped by shepherds.
Where'd you get that?
Straight from the psalmist and prophet Isaiah. These people know what they're talking about.
Shepherds, huh?
And honored by kings.
Wow, born in Bethlehem?
And worshipped by shepherds and honored by kings.
So could it really be, Scoop? Our shepherd story that became an angel story, that became a baby story? This is starting to sound like it could be the Messiah story. Could this baby really be the one?
Foretold by prophets of old, a baby would be born in Bethlehem, descendant of David and heir to the throne.
He is the one, yes, he is the one. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one.
Savior sent to redeem, the Virgin will call him Emmanuel, worshipped by shepherds and honored by kings.
He is the one, yes, he is the one. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. The proof of the Father's love. He is the one.
We've been following them for 4 hours, boss. And all they've done is look around in mangers. You think they really are looking for a baby king?
You are so new, rookie. They're up to no good, and they're disturbing the whole town. When we finally arrest these married gentlemen, I'm going to make an example of them.
Somebody, you gotta hear this! Hey, what's the rush? And who are you?
Name CD. I'm a big rig driver. Big rig? 10-4. I haul freight. Semi-camel, diesel.
Your camel runs on diesel?
No, his name's Diesel. We had a caravan of big rigs inbound from Baghdad to Jerusalem. I was hauling figs.
So you were driving a
Please don't say it, rookie.
big rig? Sorry, boss. I couldn't help myself.
We had to hammer down and needed to get to J-Town by dawn, but my rig broke, blew out a hoof. Didn't have a spare, so I tried to make it to Bethlehem. But I didn't make it. Limped into an oasis, and there they were, on their way to Bethlehem.
I know, shepherds.
Shepherds? What shepherds?
Not shepherds?
You got a copy on me, old son? I don't know what shepherds you're talking about.
Wait, then who's coming?
Wise men.
Wise men?
Wise guys?
Wise men, magi.
Magi?
Magi are wise men from countries east of here. They're educated and know the scriptures. Apparently, they believe some big king has been born somewhere around here, and they're on their way to give him gifts and worship him.
Where are they?
Oh, they're a long ways off. days, weeks. They don't even know where he's been born.
Then how do we know they're coming here?
They're following a star, and the star's coming night by night. But that's the problem. They can only travel at night. They're gonna be a while.
They're following a star? Now I've heard everything. You scared me for a minute. Whew.
You don't believe in the star?
The only star I believe in is right here.
But boss, they're coming.
Sure they are, rookie. Following a star? I'm the only one around here with a star. Tell you what, when they get here, arrest those magi gentlemen.
Why didn't you believe him?
Because there's no such thing as magi.
But he saw them. He said they were
You think that driver's story is believable?
semi. Boss, this isn't like you. Why are you afraid of magi?
You think I don't know what magi are? They're powerful men from the Orient. They're obviously working with those shepherds. These guys are smart enough to decide who's king around here. Wait a minute. I've got it. You know where those shepherds are heading?
No? Where?
I bet my bets are on the rendezvous with those magi guys. We gotta head them off before they meet up with them.
The road ahead seems long, and the journey they started on began with the faith to take one step. With the stars shining overhead, they traveled where it led, lighting the way to Bethlehem.
Look for the light, shining through the darkest of night. When your way's unclear, no need to fear. Just look for the light.
When you find yourself alone, lost and on your own, don't worry, the Lord is by your side. Always faithfully will be the light you need to guide you safely through the night.
Look for the light, shining through the darkest of night. When your way's unclear, no need to fear. Just look for the light. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Look for the light, shining through the darkest of night. When your way's unclear, no need to fear. Just look for the light. Look for the light, shining through the darkest of night. When your way's unclear, no need to fear. Just look for the light. Look for the light. Look for the light.
I don't see Shep anywhere.
We lost Shep. Is he lost? How about everybody else? Frank?
Here.
Vince?
Yo.
Merv?
Present.
Okay, at least we have Frank and Vince and Merv.
You know, I don't mean to tell the angels how to do their job and all, but do you think they could have at least told us which manger he'd be in?
more mangers can there be in this town?
I don't care if there's 1,000. I'm not stopping until I find him.
Well, why do you think God told us first?
Yeah, why us? If God is sending the world a king, why would he tell us first?
Maybe he's a king for all of us. Remember what the angel said, good news of great joy, which will be for all the people. Maybe he's telling us that shepherds are just as important as kings.
I know I'll never forget what I saw.
How could you see anything? You were so scared you were hiding your face.
I was not. I was bowing down.
And shaking.
I was fearless. There's one thing you don't have to worry about. That's me worrying. I have nerves of steel.
Shep, where you been?
Searching on the other side of the stables. You startled me.
Just like tonight with the angels?
That's why they said, fear not. Well, I think they said, fear not, Frank.
Well, I'll admit, I was afraid then, but now I feel totally different.
You know, after what they told us, what do we have to be afraid of anymore?
No fear!
A lonely night out in the fields, we're watching shooting stars appear. Then out of nowhere, a blinding light. A voice like thunder
many mangers are there in this town? Oh, excuse me. You again. Still working on your big story?
Yes, the baby who's going to be king, the Messiah.
Don't you get it? These shepherds are part of a plot. They're just looking for a place to meet where no one will find them. The baby story is just a cover. There's no baby, there's no angel, and there's no star. Okay, look down here. I'll show you. Okay, these are the shepherds, and these are the angels, right?
The circle is the shepherds.
No, the X is the shepherds. The circle is the angels.
And this rock is the manger, right?
What's the lizard supposed to be?
Nothing. It's just a lizard. It was under the rock. Wait, this isn't working. Here, follow me. So we have the shepherds. You guys be the shepherds. And the shepherds are here. Okay, so we have the shepherds out in the fields.
Keeping watch over their flocks by night.
Exactly. And then, supposedly, an angel of the Lord appeared to them. You be the angel. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Okay, Gabriel's going to be our angel. And the angel is here. What's supposed to happen next?
The glory of the Lord shone around them. Wow.
Very nice, Gabriel. Thanks. And they're supposed to go looking for some manger or stable. Let's say this is the manger.
Just for argument's sake.
We'll just imagine.
Exactly. And in this manger, there's a little baby and a little bed. We'll use this. There's no crib for a bed. It's as close as we can come. And in this manger, there's supposed to be a baby. May I hold your baby? We need him to be the Messiah for just a little while. We won't hurt him.
What about the Messiah's parents?
You two, you be them. Don't you see what I'm talking about? We're supposed to believe that an angel of the Lord appears to a bunch of shepherds out in the fields to tell them that some baby has been born here in Bethlehem, and we'll find him with his parents. Don't you see how this simply couldn't happen?
It looks like it just did. Isn't that just like God? We've been searching for him all night, and just as we were about to give up, we found that he had been here all the time. What do you say now, Joe?
Did you really think God really sent a king to earth, a Messiah?
Well, all the evidence seems to say so.
I don't know. I'm just not sure.
Look, that's the star the wise men were following.
There really is a star.
What did you say a star was again?
A sign of authority. It says who's in charge. Who keeps the peace.
Peace is here for you. Christ has come, the silent night. Peace is here for you. He is the way, the truth, the light.
You all may be right, but I have a job to do. I'm still the peace officer in Bethlehem. You three, I find that you have caused a disturbance in Bethlehem. I find you guilty of waking people up, making noise, and being outrageously happy without a license. You!
Let me guess. Writing a story without authorization. I'm sure my pencil made squeaking marks that disturb the peace, and I hope the shepherds get their message out.
I rustled a lot of papers. I maybe spoke too loud. My hair maybe made too much noise when I combed it, maybe?
Exactly. And the rest of you.
Joe, you have got to give these people a break. Sure, they disturbed the city of Bethlehem, but they could also be changing the world. You said yourself, you just wanted Bethlehem to be peaceful.
You're becoming soft, Rook. And you guys.
Cheering after dark? Singing without a license? Unauthorized worship?
Yes, yes, and yes. In all my years of being a peace officer in Bethlehem, I've never seen anything like this. I could run you all in. Rookie, take a message to headquarters from Sergeant Sabbath. I am with the shepherds that have been disturbing the peace. I have found the baby that has caused this alleged disturbance. After thorough investigations, I find that peace has come to Bethlehem tonight, and everyone is being set free. Signed, Joe Sabbath. It may not be the quietest place in the world, but it's the most peaceful place. All is calm, all is right.
Hey, don't you have an extra to get out? The presses are stopped. You gotta get the news out.
For once, we have good news.
What are you guys staring at? Shouldn't you be out telling this world the Savior has come? Hold on. Yes. Wait for me and Rookie. We're coming with you.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Share the news, share the news.
it turns out the tip was right. Something big did happen in Bethlehem that night, and our peaceful little town was never quite the same. Turns out the baby was the king we've been waiting for, God's only son. He grew up to be strong and wise, but he was never crowned king of Jerusalem, even though his only crimes were healing the sick and the blind and teaching us about his Father's kingdom. This innocent man took the penalties for all of us. I wish I could say I solved the case as soon as I found the baby king in the manger, but I can only see part of the story that night. And all those years later, when Jesus finally rose up out of the grave, that's when the case was finally solved for good. Now what are you waiting for? Don't make me run you in for 52294B. Failure to celebrate the best news ever. He is the one. Get out there and share the news. The louder, the better.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Did they do a good job of sharing the good news? Ho! Woo! It's okay. It's okay. Don't be afraid, police. Nobody needs arrested. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming across church and experiencing. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hey, you know what? You guys, we're getting ready to go get cookies, so you got to go get back in your spot. Look at that. You can smile. Give me 5. All right. I had to. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming and being part of our Christmas program. These guys have been working so hard since October. We couldn't do it without our sound guys back there and everybody up here on the front row.